Hey, it's Allison, and this is day 5 of the 5-day Get Your Rear in Gear test. I'm having to chew gum because I just had a coughing fit, and I already made almost the whole video. Anyway, um, I have a good report. I think it was successful this week. I feel, like I said last night, I feel like I've had more restriction, and my stomach has tightened some. But then again, like I said, it could be that I'm eating more dense food, more controlled. It could be that too. But hey, I'm going to take it, and I feel like it was, a success for me. Um, Also, I think I would recommend it. If you're wanting a little bit more restriction, or you're wanting to break some kind of habits or whatever, I think it would be good, especially if you have a week away from whatever it is you're struggling with. It's easy. I guess it would be easier to get back on track, I guess. So I think it would be good for that, anyway. But so yeah, I recommend it if you want to give it a try. If you have any questions about anything I did, I mean, I didn't do everything just perfect. I had to tweak it a little bit because, I don't eat, regular meat, so I had to kind of improvise. And I didn't do everything just by the book, but overall, I feel like I did well with how the changes I made and stuff like that with it. And I feel like I've said, I don't know how many times, I feel like it's helped. So even if it's all in my mind, at least it's helped some. But for day 5, I'll just tell you what I ate, and I also kept up with my calories today because I had somebody ask me, and I hadn't really been doing that. So I'll tell you those as well. Okay, this morning I had one egg with about that big of a piece of the veggie sausage, the Italian sausage from last night, and I just crumbled it up and scrambled the egg, and I put like a little bit of the it's like a vegan margarine from Whole Foods, and I just put it in there to get a little bit more flavor. And then for lunch, I had chai vanilla protein shake, and I taped that as I made it. So I'm going to post that probably this evening as well. But I had that for lunch because I didn't know like where I was going to be, and I was just getting something quick. And then for my snack, I guess you could say it was around 4. So I had between 2.5 to 3 ounces of African spiced whitefish. Now, this was from Whole Foods, and I looked at the ingredients. It was like a bunch of spices. It did have canola oil in it, but the piece I had, it was very dry, like, not dry to where I couldn't eat it, but I mean, it didn't have a lot of oil or anything. So I don't know if it had a lot of oil in this. But it was like baked fish, but it was on top of the other pieces, so I got that one. And I'm not sure exactly how big it was because I didn't measure it. But I had that, and then I had some water later on, and then tonight we went to the mall, and so I was trying to figure out what I'm going to eat. But we went to Ruby Tuesdays, it's in the mall, and I got their Creole tilapia. And I I had to kind of figure out what I was going to do. So I asked the lady, what could I get or whatever. Well, I ended up getting the sandwich. It was like a Creole tilapia sandwich. I ended up getting that because it was cheaper to do it that way, and left off all the bread, all the vegetables, all that, just the fish. And then she said instead of fries, I could get another side. So I got a plain baked potato to bring home and add to one of Joe's meals tomorrow. So it worked out really well and nothing went to waste. Okay, and the tilapia, I ended up eating probably about 3 ounces of that, I guess. I just had to estimate. And let me tell you, it was delicious. So if you're at Ruby Tuesdays, it's a very good choice to get that. And I ate like half of the piece, but the piece I ate was like, how tilapia, one side's thicker than the other. I ate the thinner side because when they broil it, it gets kind of crispy. And I like that, and especially with the spices. But there was no like oil, because I asked her did they put butter or anything, but it was not greasy or anything like that, so it was a good choice. Then in a little bit I'm going to have some protein hot chocolate, and I'm going to film that as well because I had somebody ask me exactly how to make it, so I'm going to film that and post that. And then I'm going to have some more water or tea or something like that to bump my fluid up. Okay, for today, my calories, and these are rough estimates because, I ate out twice, or I was out of the house twice eating, so I had to kind of estimate on some things, and I looked on the daily plate and tried to figure it out. Okay, as far as calories, 819, and protein 96, which is really really good. I'm excited about that because I ate fish, twice, I guess. And also have 2 protein drinks. And then for the fluid, it'll end up being right at 64, so I'm okay with that. But today has been a good day. I haven't really been overly hungry. I mean, there's times like I was at Whole Foods or something, or when we were at the mall, I might have like, God, I'd like to try that, but nothing like overwhelming. But, there's been a few times this week that, I had a piece of broccoli or I had whatever, but it's just no big deal. It's not like I ate a bag of chips or something. And like today I was at Whole Foods and they had apples, these Honey Crisp, and I wanted to taste, so I had like a piece that big, a tiny little thing, and a half a piece of a cucumber, like a little, the round little pieces, a half of one of those. So it's just, I didn't like stick directly to the thing and not veer, but the things that I did veer on were not, anything major. And last night I was fixing Joe's snack for today, and he has these pita chips, and so I had 2 of those, and I'm like, whatever. I wanted one and I ate it. But it was, I did pretty well, I think, as far as having to kind of change things up because there's a lot of things that I don't eat. Like, for instance, okay, here's what day 5 says. Day 5, solid protein. Protein recommendations. White meat poultry, cooked dry and lightly seasoned, beef steak, if tolerated, broiled or grilled. And then it said something about pork and something else somewhere. Anyway, I don't know where it went. But anyway, more dense things. And so my fish was I think it was Alaskan whitefish, but it was an African spices. But anyway, it was kind of, dense, so I figured that was good. And the tilapia was not like really smushy or anything. So I guess that's good enough. But here's what it says. Remember to chew, chew, chew. Measure your portions, 4 to 6 ounces, and eat till you feel your stomach tighten. Remember, only 15 minutes per meal, so you'll have to work fast to chew your food completely. Now, by now you should be out of any carb cycle you were in and perhaps have lost a pound or 2. You will have a new confidence in your stomach and your ability to work the tool of your health and emotional well-being. Okay, you could read more about this, but I don't know what I weigh yet. I'm going to weigh tomorrow morning. I'll probably do a video letting you know that, the outcome of that. But even if, I'm hoping I lost a good amount of weight, but even if I didn't, I do feel that I accomplished what I set out to accomplish. So yeah, that's really it for today. Again, I appreciate all the support and the comments, and especially those who have done this with me. So if you want to do this and you have any questions, I'll do my best to answer. And those who are still doing the test, who are like in the middle of it, just keep it up and just keep us posted when you can. And that's it for today. And so I will talk to you tomorrow just for the weigh-in, but it's been a great week overall. There's been, times when I was a little hungry, like I said, but it's not been bad at all. Not as bad as I thought it was going to be, for sure. So if you want to give it a try, we'll do our best to support you. And as always, I'll talk again soon. Bye-bye.